Hello, my name is Amy Ludwig Vanderwater. I am an author and teacher living in Western New York, and I welcome you to day 51 of Keeping a Notebook. This is Betsy the Writing Camper. We meet here on weekdays. Today's Keeping a Notebook chat is titled Goal in a Cloud. Hello, my writing friends. We are here. It is day 51 of Keeping a Notebook. Big high five. I'm happy to see you, and today's writing chat is titled Goal in a Cloud. And this is a little bit of a different kind of a chat today. People use notebooks for many purposes, and for most of the time that we've been writing together, we've been trying a strategy or a prompt, a writing idea that has really focused us in on our writing or maybe on our memories and our thinking. But today, we're thinking about goals. And I have a book here that's helping me do that. The book is called Tiny Habits, The Small Changes That Change Everything by BJ Fogg. It looks like this. And this book has all kinds of exercises in it to help people achieve their goals and meet their goals. And we're always growing and changing. And my notebook has often served as a place for me to write about goals and things that I'd like to get better at or things I'd like to stop doing. And so I wanted to share with you a notebooking technique that involves goal setting, and it's one from this book, Tiny Habits. And so here's what I'm calling it, goal in a cloud. BJ Fogg does not call it that. BJ Fogg calls it exercise number 1, a shortcut for behavior matching, or exercise number 2, focus mapping to find golden behaviors. And the steps are listed right out here, and I pretty much follow them as they are. So here's what you do. First, think of some goals you have. You might know right away what goals. Something you'd like to get better at, something like you'd like to do less, something you'd like to strengthen, something you'd like to try that you've never experienced. I listed these goals. I'd like to write 2 hours every day. I'd like to walk in nature every day. I'd like to keep my messy study tidy because it's a mess. I'd like to stretch my body, to drink lots more water, to call my old friends more often, to memorize 1 poem a week, to embroider more, write more letters, take better care of my sourdough starter, that's a bread making thing, to learn to play my auto harp, to plan future work, and to learn to cook Chinese food. So I listed these goals and I listed them with bullet points. Then I picked one and I chose I want to walk more in nature. I want to walk in nature every day. I circled it, I colored it. You could do this any way you want, but this is what I did. I wrote a little more about it. I want to walk more in nature every day because I know from my own experience and from reading that spending time outside makes a person happier. Just being around trees and in the fresh air is good for both body and spirit, and I want to let more nature into my everyday. Even looking at dandelions is helpful and healthy. So that's my goal. And the next page, this page, is the planning part. Here's what BJ Fogg says to do, and I did it. You make a cloud in the middle of your page and write your goal in there. So mine says walk in nature every day. Then around the edges, you come up with 10, or if it's not 10, however many, but I did the 10. 10 things that could help you meet that goal. 10 changes you could make in your life that would help you do whatever that is that's in the middle of your cloud. So for me, it's 10 things that would help me walk in nature every day. Here's what they are. I could ask Mark to walk with me. My husband loves to walk. I could walk first thing in the morning. I could get up earlier. I could count my steps on a little Fitbit. I could see if different family members want to walk with me, plan a weekly walk with a friend, walk before bed, make a calendar and check off when I walk every day. Keep reading this beautiful book I'm reading called The Wild Remedy that talks about this. I could write about each walk a little tiny bit. And I might have already said this, but I could walk the dogs once a day because I don't usually do that job. So I have these 10 things that all would help me meet my goal of walking in nature every day. And then the next thing you do is on 5 of them, you put a star next to the ones that you think will be the ones that will really help you the most. And I said, asking Mark to walk with me and counting my steps, keep reading this book I'm reading, write about each walk, and plan a weekly walk with a friend. No, not that one. See if other family members want to walk with me. And then you circle the ones that you think that's kind of easy to do. I think I would definitely be likely to do that. And I circled walk the dogs, ask Mark, keep reading that book, walk first thing in the morning, and count my steps. And then the ones that have both a star and a circle are the ones that mean they'll probably help you meet the goal the best. So I'm planning, now that I tried this goal in a cloud, I'm going to ask Mark today if he wants to go for a walk with me. I think I'm going to see if I can find my Fitbit in my very messy study that I'm not cleaning right now because it's not the goal I'm focusing on. And I think I will read a little bit in that book today. So notebooks can be used for writing, for coming up with ideas, for writing poems, fiction, anything, and gluing things in and creating art, and also for goal setting and goal making. So today, I encourage you to think about your own goals, especially now. Our time is a little strange these days, and so we might be able to spend some focus on some goals that might have been a little bit more difficult otherwise. And sometimes a book and a notebook can be helpful tools to help us become the people that we really want to become. So always good to see you. Take care. Happy goal setting, and I'll see you tomorrow. These are my goal in a cloud pages. On the left, I listed some goals and wrote a little bit more about one of them. On the right, I drew a cloud, wrote one goal inside, 10 ways I might achieve it, put stars next to 5, circled ones I might easily do, and now I'll try to meet my goal. Today's writing exercise came from Tiny Habits, The Small Changes That Change Everything by B.J. Fogg. I plan to learn lots from this book. We can make many goals throughout our lives, and keeping a notebook can help us think about them, help us plan them, help us prioritize what it is we'd like to learn and do, and who we would like to be next. Take care.